Hello everyone. In this video, we will have solving quadratic equations using the quadratic formula. Now, what is the quadratic formula? This QF is derived from the standard equation ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And to do that, we have to use completing the square. So with that, transfer c to the other side, we will end up with this. Eliminate a by dividing the entire equation by a. So with that, we will have x squared plus b over ax is equal to negative c over a. The next step is get half of the second term, then square it. Half of b over a is b over 2a. Squaring that, you will get b squared over 4a squared. So with that, you add that to both sides. Next step, rewrite this to binomial term. The square root of x squared is x, and the square root of b squared over 4a squared is b over 2a. Sign of the second term is positive, then square it. Now combine this one, you will get b squared. 4a squared divided by a is 4a. Times c, you will get negative 4ac. Next step is get the square root to both sides. So with this, you can cancel the radical sign and 2, and you will end up with this one. So square root of this is plus and minus. Square root of b squared minus 4ac, and the square root of 4a squared is 2a. Next, transfer this to the other side. We will end up with negative b over 2a plus and minus this one. Now take note, these are the same terms, so we can combine them and we'll end up with this. Negative b plus and minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. This is the quadratic formula, and this is derived from the standard equation of quadratic equations. Now, let's have an example. Solve the following equations using quadratic formula. In this case, the value for a is 1. The value for b is negative 3. And the value for c is negative 18. Now, substituting this in the quadratic formula, we will end up with this. So, negative b is negative of negative 3. b squared is negative 3 squared. Minus 4, the value for a is 1, and the value for c is negative 18. All over 2 times a, which is 1. Now simplifying further, negative of negative 3 is 3. Negative 3 squared is 9. Negative 4 times 1 times negative 18 is positive 72. And 2 times 1 will end up with 2. Next, 9 plus 72 is 81. Getting the square root of 81, that would be plus and minus 9. So therefore, the first root would be 3 plus 9, which is 12 over 2 is 6. The second root would be 3 minus 9 is negative 6 all over 2, it's negative 3. So therefore, the roots for x squared minus 3x minus 18 equals 0, or 6 and negative 3. Another example. In this case, the value for a is 2. The value for b is 3. And the value for c is 5. Now, substituting this in the quadratic formula, we will have rb, negative b is negative 3. So, 3 squared minus 4, Ra is 2, and Rc is 5. All over 2 times 2. So therefore, we will have negative 3. This is 9. Negative 4 times 2, it's negative 8. Times 5, it's negative 40. And 2 times 2 will end up with 4. Next, 9 minus 40 is negative 31. Now in this case, take note, this is a negative radicand. So the square root of negative 31 is plus and minus square root of 31i. Take note, it should be imaginary because our radicand is negative. So therefore, our first root would be negative 3 plus square root of 31i over 4. Our second root would be negative 31 minus square root of 31i over 4. So therefore, these two are the roots of 2x squared plus 3x plus 5 equals 0. Now take note, with quadratic formula, any kind of quadratic equations can be solved, be it a complete equation or an incomplete equation. Thank you.